Improv Separately Together. I'm your host, Philip Whiting, and today, all the way from Arizona, give it up for Remy! Woo! I'll clap for everybody else. They'll be clapping at home when they get to watch this. Hey, buddy, thanks for coming on the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Philip.
I enjoy it. This is another person I'm meeting for the first time about, 5 minutes ago, face to face. So this is going to be fun. Would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, please. I'm Rafi. I'm a freshman over at the University of Arizona. I've been doing long-form improv for about 4 years now with Tucson Improv Movement. I've also been coaching improv for a couple of years, which is very exciting. I also host the Improv podcast. We just released our 5th episode, so that's really cool. I love improv, and I'm excited to do some improv today.
Awesome. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited to meet you. I like meeting new people. You're probably the 6th person I'm meeting brand new, which is awesome. 27 episodes, 26 episodes, 6 new people. That's awesome. Like I'm telling everybody else, I'm just getting with improvisers and non-improvisers and seeing how they're doing during this crazy time in our lives that we're all going through. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Then we'll meet a friend of yours. We'll ask them some questions, and then that's the show. You ready to jump into this thing?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So with the whole coronavirus going on, what's changed in your normal day-to-day process?
Well, I think classes have been really different for me. It's been a lot harder to stay on top of things, but I've been doing it, but all of my in-person classes have been replaced with online ones, so that's a challenge. And improv, of course, is also so different. One thing I like is, I've heard you talk on this show about how the quarantine gave you motivation to start this show. And for me, it was the same way with my podcast. I've been wanting to experiment with audio improv for a while, and this was like the perfect opportunity to.
Oh, nice. So basically, you started a new podcast all because you're stuck at home.
Yeah, that is something, right?
Hey, that's why this exists. So we're stuck at home a lot more now. What do you like about it?
I like the amount of time I have to do new stuff. I'm getting a lot of time to watch movies I haven't seen before. Getting a lot more time to read. I'm a big comic book nerd, so I get to reread my favorite stuff, and that's really fun. So I just kind of like having that time to just catch up.
Nice. And on that same type of question, what do you dislike about it?
I really miss I really miss improvising in person, and I'm sure that's an answer you hear a lot, but and I've been improvising over Zoom a lot, and that I think is fun, but to me it's not the same as improvising in person and just getting that feel where you kind of vibe off of everybody else in the room, where you kind of go on autopilot and everyone's just there together. That's such a cool feeling that I don't think online improv can quite recreate, but it's still fun.
Right. It's like for us, it's practice used to be 2.5 hours. It's 40 minutes.
Right.
So it's not the same. It's just oh, that's it. We're done. We just started. So at this point in time, what are you missing more than anything?
This is going to sound kind of weird, but it's movie theaters. I used to be the kind of person still am who went to the movie theater every week and would just see whatever was new, maybe whatever classic movie they were playing. But for me, and I would watch movies at home anyway. So for me, movies at home don't quite replace the movie theater experience.
Right. It's a lot cheaper to watch them at home.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump to the day that all restrictions are lifted. You're free to do anything you want. What's that very first thing that you're going to go do?
Oh, I want to do an in-person improv jam. A big, long one. Thursday nights at my local improv theater, we do these jams that usually last a couple of hours, and that would just be awesome.
Yes, yeah. Our jam here is on Fridays at 10:30 at night, and we haven't had one in a while. So I'm ready to go do that too. That is all the basic questions that I actually ask for this part. Now's the part where I say, "Hey, you brought a friend with you, right?"
Of course I did, Bill.
All right, let me go ahead and do a reintroduction, and about 5 seconds we'll be with your friend. Who did Ralphie bring today? I have no idea. I'm looking forward to this, so let's see. Who is it gonna be? Welcome to the show!
Hello, Philip.
Why, hello there. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good, Philip. My name is Pip, and I'm a newspaper boy. I bring mail to pirate ships.
To who?
Pirate ships. Ships filled with pirates.
Oh, you bring the mail and the newspaper to the pirate ships.
Yes.
Awesome. So, just so you know, I'm going around seeing how people are doing during the crazy time that we're going through. You mind if I ask you 4 or 5 questions?
Yes, feel free, Philip.
All right. So, with this whole virus going around, and what's changed in your everyday process?
Well, frankly, pirates seem to be having lots of trouble with the social distancing thing. I mean, I try to give them mail from 6 feet away, but they always just come into my boat and take it from me by force. That's pirates for you.
Yes, that would be a difficult time for a pirate because they're going to take what they want, right?
Yes, they seem to have no regard for any sort of guidelines.
Some people. So, besides doing your deliveries, you're at home a lot more than you would normally be. What do you like about it?
Well, Philip, my favorite thing about being at home more often is the amount of things I get to eat. Why, there are wealth of opportunities for food for a young pirate boy living in the middle of the 1800s. It's wonderful, truly.
No, nice. So you get to consume a lot more food than you normally did.
I get to consume so much food. No one's watching the grocery store, so I take anything I like.
Oh, so the pirates rubbed off on you, I see.
Well, yes, they have a little bit.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so on that same note, what do you not like about having to be home so much?
Well, Philip, I was getting ready to go to the Pirate Training Academy, but the Pirate Training Academy can't really run classes now, so right now I'm still stuck just delivering pirate mail. I enjoy pirate's mail, but it isn't quite the same.
Right. So you're like a pirate without a cause in a way.
Yes, there's nothing to do.
Except drop the mail off, right?
Drop the mail off and go buy food and steal it.
Yes. Okay, so what are you missing more than anything then right now?
Well, Philip, I really, truly miss going onto the pirate ship and not having to worry about viruses, but just going onto the pirate ship and walking around and smelling that fresh sea air. It was delicious, Philip.
The salt of the ocean.
You start getting your lungs and you feel like a true ruffian.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
It's amazing.
I understand that one too. I lived near the beach most of my life. Think about all restrictions are lifted. We can go do whatever we want. What's that first thing that you want to go do?
Well, that's a wonderful question, Philip. And I believe the first thing I would want to go do is swim. Swim in the ocean.
Swim in the ocean? I would imagine. Yes. I would imagine when you're dropping off that mail, you would take a dip real quick. No?
Yeah, the pirates don't really like people swimming in the ocean because we might be misconstrued for buried treasure, and then they would accidentally pick me up from the water.
Oh.
It's happened a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Safety first, man. Safety first.
Indeed.
Okay, well, that is all the questions I actually had today. Is there anybody you would like to say hello to before you leave?
Well, I would just like to say hello to Captain Bluebeard and say that when all this is over, I would love to be considered if you're looking for new crew.
You heard it. He's ready to join. All right. Well, thank you for being on the show. Go ahead and let Rafi come back, and we'll finish the other portion. Who knew a pirate mailman been away? Hey, welcome back.
Hi, Bill.
That was your friend was very nice, and seems like he's going to be a real go-getter after all this is done.
I really hope so. He's very nice to me. Yeah.
Hey, I liked him. He was good. Is there anybody you would like to say hi to, give a shout out to before we finish up here?
I want to give a shout out to everybody from the Tucson Improv movement. It's been fun talking to you guys during the quarantine. We'd love to encourage anybody who wants to check it out to go listen to the Paper Towel Improv podcast. That's the Paper Towel Improv podcast with Rafi, and you can listen to that on Spotify, Apple, or wherever podcasts can be found.
And I'm sure he'll share the link below this video. So that's all I have. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to these people, and I'll be right back with you. Hey everybody, thank you for joining into this episode. Remember, when you're out there getting your food and gas and all that stuff, tell the people that are out there working for you to be able to get that stuff. Say thank you to them, and give a shout out to all the healthcare workers out there. And remember, wash your hands, mask up, stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey everybody, welcome to Improv Separately. I did hit record, right?
I don't know.
I did. All right, ready?